At 1:38 a.m. on March 14, 2026, an emergency operator at the Lagos State Police Command received a phone call that would later become one of the strangest cases ever documented in Nigeria. The caller was a woman. She sounded terrified. She was breathing heavily, and she kept whispering, "Please help me. They're looking for me. I don't have much time." The operator asked for her name. The woman replied, "My name is Amina Yusuf." The operator froze, because everyone in that police station already knew who Amina Yusuf was. She had disappeared 3 days earlier, and nobody had been able to find her. 31-year-old Amina Yusuf was an architect living in Lekki. She was known for being organized, reliable, and predictable. On March 11, 2026, she left her office in Victoria Island at exactly 7:14 p.m. Before leaving, she called her younger sister. She said, "I'll be home in 30 minutes." That was the last time anyone heard from her. When she failed to arrive home, her family contacted the police. At 2 a.m., officers discovered her vehicle. It was parked near an unfinished road construction site. The engine was off. The doors were locked. Her handbag was still inside, but Amina was gone. For 3 days, investigators searched. They checked CCTV cameras. They interviewed co-workers. They reviewed phone records. Nothing. No witnesses. No ransom demands. No suspects. No explanation. The case was rapidly becoming one of Lagos' most mysterious disappearances. Then came the phone call. At exactly 1:38 a.m. on March 14th, the emergency operator answered. The woman's voice was shaking. She sounded exhausted, terrified. The operator asked where she was. Amina replied, "I don't know." The operator asked what she could see. There was a long silence. Then she whispered, "It's dark. There are machines, and they know I'm here." The operator immediately alerted investigators. Then Amina said something that terrified everyone listening. She recited her own missing persons case number, a number that had never been released to the public. Police traced the call. The signal came from an abandoned telecommunications facility on the outskirts of Lagos. The building had been closed since 1998. Officers arrived within 15 minutes. They searched every room, every corridor, every floor. Nothing. No signs of forced entry. No footprints. No phones. No people. No Amina. But the call had definitely come from inside the building. At exactly 2:13 a.m., the emergency line rang again. It was Amina. This time, she sounded calmer, almost resigned. She whispered, "You're looking in the wrong place." The lead investigator asked, "Where are you?" Amina paused, then said, "Not where, when." The line went dead. The room fell silent. Audio analysts began examining the call recordings. They expected interference, background noise, perhaps clues to her location. Instead, they discovered something impossible. Very faintly in the background of the second call, a television was playing. The audio was clear enough to identify a news broadcast. The presenter was discussing a major fuel tanker accident, the resignation of a federal minister, a severe storm warning. There was only one problem. None of those events had happened. Yet, the following day, investigators watched in disbelief. The fuel tanker exploded. The minister resigned. The storm warning was issued. Every event occurred exactly as described in Amina's phone call. Word for word. Even the timestamps matched. For the first time, investigators considered the possibility that Amina had somehow witnessed events that had not yet occurred. But how? Investigators returned to Amina's abandoned car. This time, they dismantled parts of the dashboard. Hidden inside was a USB drive. No fingerprints. No markings. No explanation. They inserted it into a secure police computer. It contained one video file. The timestamp shocked everyone. The video had been recorded 2 days after Amina disappeared. The investigators pressed play. Amina appeared on screen. She looked exhausted, terrified, but alive. She stared directly into the camera. Then she said, "If you're watching this, then I'm already missing." The investigators exchanged nervous glances. Amina continued, "If the police have started searching for me, then you have less than 24 hours. She paused. Her expression changed. For the first time, she looked genuinely afraid. Then she said, "Whatever you do, don't answer the phone at 2:13 a.m. The video ended. Nobody spoke. Then someone looked at the clock on the wall. It read, 2:12 a.m. The emergency phone rang. Nobody moved. It rang again. The lead investigator slowly picked it up. A woman's voice whispered, "Did you watch the video?" It was Amina. The investigator asked, "Where are you?" There was silence. Then she replied, "It already happened to me." The investigator asked, "What happened?" Amina answered, "What happened to the others?" The line disconnected. The investigators immediately reopened historical unsolved case files. What they found changed everything. Over the previous 39 years, investigators had documented multiple unexplained incidents occurring after 2:13 a.m. A dead passenger, a murder recorded before it happened, a hidden flaw, and now, a missing woman apparently calling from somewhere beyond their understanding. One detective quietly walked to an old storage cabinet. He opened a drawer. Inside were dozens of files. Each file bore the same stamp: Lagos after midnight incidents. The oldest file was dated 1987. The detective slowly pulled it out. Before anyone could open it, some calls are never answered. Some voices are never found. And some warnings arrive too late. Especially in Lagos. Especially after midnight. What do you think really happened? Was Amina sending a message from the future? Was this a hidden conspiracy? Or was it something even stranger? Subscribe now, because the next file is waiting.